I was a flight attendant in my former life, and I found that greeting was my calling. So I've been out on the sidewalk and out in front of Focus for a long time. I'm Margaret Way. I've been at Focus for about 11 years. I came to Bauckham once and then to the Halley Center. Met a lot of people, and Darren is my favorite.
Uncle D is what most people call me. But one day I was had some stuff going, just family life that the Lord really used to try to get me back in line with Him and back in the church. And as I was going down the street to make a left on Center Street, I saw these people with flags, and I saw this lady outside waving at people, and I was waving back like, is she waving at me? What is she? Who are these crazy people? So once I saw Margaret, I think the second time, I reached out and sent an email to see what kind of church it was, what it was all about. Pastor Mike actually responded himself, which shocked me. And so the next week, myself and my second oldest son came, and we met Margaret firsthand.
And one day, this man comes up to me and said, I've been watching you for a few weeks and wondering what's going on here. And I was serving like I do every Sunday. I haven't missed very many. And in front of the Halley, we were outside, and we would just wave at every single car that went by, not knowing who was in there, but hopefully maybe someday we would see them. That was that.
That was that. That was that. I remember pulling in. I remember coming down and pulling in right beside, parking in the back, and getting out and thinking to myself, she's there. You know what I mean? She's there. So I remember that. And then my second son, Dante, and I came in, and that's when I kind of said hello, introduced myself, and told you, hey, I've been watching. I've been looking at you waving, and so I'm here for service. So, and that was kind of the start of that, just from her being faithful like that. She had no idea that I was going to be here. You had no way of knowing that I was going to show up, but because she was faithful, we did, and we had a great experience. I did think they were crazy.
He thought I was crazy. What is she doing? And it was my way of serving.
So it was great to meet her, and the experience was great right here in the Halley Theater. I walked in, Dante and I, we looked around because we didn't see anybody else black. Everybody was white. Nobody seemed to mind that we were black. We didn't seem to mind that we were white. We went upstairs and had a great service, and the rest is kind of history. About 6 months later, I was beside Margaret.
He was
outside.
He was outside waving with me.
Waving at people. It was Margaret and I on those doors for a long time. Yeah. So if I'm honest, one of my favorite places to serve, quite frankly, because you get to see people coming in from all different walks of life, and it's just super fun. 3 of my 4 children have been baptized through Focus Church, and my youngest child, who I affectionately call number 4, I call my children by number, is actually now on staff with the church. So it's been a wild ride for 9 years, a lot of changes in places, but I will tell you, if it wasn't for the obedience of Margaret waving at me and everybody going down the street, then I probably would not be here right now.
I love you.
I love you too, and I don't want to cry. That's why I stopped talking. Man, I love Margaret. I don't even know if I can. I love Margaret Way. Love her life.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She has blessed my family in ways that most of you all don't know either, but she has. So it's been more than a greeting for me. You know, I definitely consider Margaret Way family.
Oh, you're so sweet.